You can't do and be everything at the same time. You are only a human being, and there's only so much that you can handle in a specific period of time. So, in the world of strength conditioning, there's a term called periodization. And essentially, all what that means is for a certain period of time, we are going to focus on one to three, whatever the objectives are, and those are our sole intention. And we're going to curate everything around that that's to be in alignment and work within those parameters. And that is the main primary intention, while some other areas, some other variables and aspects are going to have to take a little bit of a back seat and just down regulate them just a little bit for us to be able to drive intensity in these set few of variables. And this training principle works really well in other areas of life, like there's periodization in your training, like I just mentioned, and there's also periodization in your nutrition, in your life, and how you handle and juggle everything. And in different ways how people may phrase it is that you have different chapters, you have different seasons that you may be in, and each season and chapter of your life is going to require something different of you and demand and require something as well. And so with that, I had a conversation with one of my athletes right now, and she's prepping for a Olympic weightlifting meet to step on the platform in like 10 days or so. We're down to those almost single digit days, I believe. And we had a conversation about her own mental, emotional, physical bandwidth of what someone can truly handle, right? And so since in this period of life, like her profession, she's trying to drive huge, massive intensity in, and as well as her academic life, as well as her physical, athletic life. That's the word I was looking for, athletic life. And since we're about to step on the platform, that takes huge priority. She's going to have to travel, she's going to have to manage all the different variables from the traveling process to getting everything ready, leaving everything, getting to the new place, unfamiliar area, where's the food, where's the place, where's the arena, where's the place to sleep, what's the schedule is going to look like, routine's going to be off, everything is going to be off, so then she can perfectly, as not perfectly, but as well as she can manage those variables, so then she can drive intensity and focus on training and peaking on the platform, both physically, emotionally, and mentally, and everything else that you can think of. And so with that, some areas of her life is going to have to take a little bit of a backseat. We're gonna have to hit a pause, or even like visualize the dimmer switch, and you're just dimming the light a little bit. You're not completely cutting out energy or focus or attention to all those other areas of your life that holds value and that matters to you. You just have to, if there is there's a set objective, a set priority that all of us are in different seasons, different chapters. Maybe that may look like for you it is school right now. Maybe that is you became a new parent, and maybe it is become being the best parent you can during the first 2 months, sorry, not 2 months, during the first 18 months to 2 years of your child's life, trying to be the best parent you can to manage the new routine lifestyle changes and just wrapping your mind around and processing through that, or other stages of life and seasons that you may be in. And each one, typically, you're going to have one to two or three things that's going to take the bulk of your attention and energy, and it's going to help guide you as your North Star, and you're going to have to filter. It's going to help filter out what can you focus on and what you should not focus on for this period, not forever. And so I love that life lesson, and I love that training gave us that quick pulse to understand and remember that just like in training, there's different seasons, there's different periods where some areas get more attention, some take more of a backseat, and so as well in life, you have to do the same thing as well, because you can do anything you want to do, but you can't do everything all at once, because you can only pour from so much, and each cup is only going to get filled so much with the amount of water that you have to pour that you can pour into them. And if you are trying to maximize a specific area, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to pour into 7 or 8 different cups when there's, for a specific moment, one or two has to take priority. And so sometimes you have to take from others. And that doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you want other things any less. It just means this is a priority, this is something you want, and this is temporary. And that's the thing that many of us, I feel like, must recognize, is that this moment, you ask for this. This is what you wanted, and you have to be okay with all of it. And that will mean some areas will have to take the back seat so that you can pour and focus into this and accept it, and accept that you're going to be obsessed and consumed and be fully locked, dialed in, but it's temporary. Moments like this, prepping for you to get on to a platform, a competition, for that test, for that promotion, whatever that may be, it's just a temporary window of time that's going to go like that. But for you to excel and do well and get the outcome that you want, you're going to have to give it your all and put up your blinders for everything else, and maybe, of course, have those conversations so then you can communicate with others if other relationships of yours feel like they are being neglected, anything like that. You don't want people to assume, but sometimes you just have to have your head down, do your communicating so then people know if you need to do that, and just understand that this period, this season is temporary, and you ask for this, and your chance is now. And if it's what you really wanted, if it really is what you want, you gotta step up to the plate and get the job done. And then after that, you can rearrange the pieces. You can zoom out and look at things more holistically and redistribute the water, the energy that you have to pour in. You can spread it out again and then just be as harmonic and fluid with it as you can. And so, yeah, I love that lesson. I love that training and periodization of training has taught me that, and then I can share that with you, with my clients I work with, and it's just a great principle life lesson that holds so much weight and value, that everyone has different seasons, and you have different seasons, and it's going to look different, and it's okay for each season to evolve, and just got to stick with it. If that's what you really wanted, if you ask for something, you're going to get it. And so are you ready for it? So that's what I want to talk about today. I think that was a good one, and I'm excited to see my athletes step on the platform. And so, yeah. All right, guys, thank you for watching. And if you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button or leave a rating if you think I earned it on Spotify. Just hitting that 4 or 5 stars if you think I earned it. Quick couple seconds. Apple Podcasts, same deal. And those type of kind acts really do help the channel grow, and for me to do this on a larger scale one day that I'm working towards. So thank you for your time and attention. I'll see you guys in the next one.